the Corn sequels. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about the darkest days of horror physical media. What I have for you guys is 4 multi-packs that will send you straight to hell. Now, today we live in a world of like the most pristine, amazing physical media. Releases that are so nice that, I mean, you want to encase them in gold. I mean, I just reviewed the Beyond 6-disc collector's edition. 6 discs! From Grindhouse Releasing. And I mean, we've gone through so many iterations now of releases of classic horror movies that we know and love. We've gone from Crystal Lake Memories to Crystal Lake to Manhattan, to multi-packs from Paramount, all the way now to the nicest box set you could get, which is the Scream Factory Friday the 13th set. Halloween has had the greatest box set of all time with the 15-disc collector set. They even did a 10-disc collector set, which was nice because it was a retail version. There's so much. There's so much we could do. But listen, when I first got into this, it was still the DVD era, really, but Blu-ray started to creep in around the mid-2010s, and there were dark days for us, and I'm going to show you guys the darkest. Now, the culprit of this video is none other than Echo Bridge. I feel like that was a band from the 2000s or the late 90s. I know there was Echo Brain, the Jason Newsted side project that James Hetfield just couldn't believe existed, so Jason left the band because of that. Jackass. That's one of the best bass. I love Jason Newsted. Echo Bridge is going to be the victim of today's video. So let's get started, and these will progressively get worse. So let's go. The first one was the Miramax double feature of Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, and Halloween H2O. These look like trash, and they were the worst multi-packs of all time. They never even had the audacity, or they had the audacity, rather, to shove both movies on one disc. But this is the least worst out of all these, because as you can see, they at least had the courtesy to actually put some art on the disc. That's right, there's actual art on the disc. That we don't usually get from this. Now, the funny thing is, when I got this, I put many, many miles on it. I'm talking thousands of miles on it. Because at the time, my feeble little brain was like, oh my god, this is Blu-ray. These really don't look that much better than the DVDs. Echo Bridge was not going out of their way to remaster these. These are from 2011. Yeah, Echo Bridge did not exactly go the extra mile to make these look good whatsoever. But what I do love about this is we still got our girl on the blade. I always love it when they do that. And, I don't know. Who has this? Who out there has this? Which one of you bastards has this? It's just... Oh, man. I should post this on Instagram and see if I'll flex and see if I get, like, LOL, what the F. You know. Moving on. Echo Bridge brought us Hellraiser Bloodlines and Hellraiser Inferno on Blu-ray in the Miramax double feature. Now, neither of these movies are horrible, but I don't think Bloodline is better than 3. I know that Bloodline really has an audience now, and I'm part of that audience. And I don't necessarily think it's underrated or overrated. I think it's rated perfectly fine. It's just a decent film. But at the time, to have Bloodline on Blu-ray was pretty damn cool, especially Inferno. This one, about the same. Interestingly enough, we actually still have art on the disc. Bloodline and Inferno. Now, this came out in 2011. Both of these came out in 2011. The Miramax double features. I remember watching these and just being giddy with excitement at the time. Having these on Blu-ray. The Miramax double feature. Look at the spines. You guys are going to love the spines on these. I want to know who out there survived the Echo Bridge era. Look at the spines. Here we go, y'all. Moving on. Now we get to the bad ones. The 4-pack. Oh, God. The 4-pack of Bloodline, Inferno, Hellseeker, and Hellworld. They skipped one. There's one between these two. There's Hellseeker, and then there's another one, Hellraiser Deader. They skipped Hellraiser Deader, right? They skipped one and then just decided to put Hellworld on here. Evil Goes Online. Look at Inferno. They changed the art. That's the funny thing. Okay, so here's the artwork for Inferno on this release. And then on this one. Dude, that is vicious looking. The 4-pack Miramax multi-feature. Now, are you guys ready for this? Here we go. It's on 2 discs. Psych. It's on 1 disc. Oh my God. Hellraiser, Bloodline, Inferno, Hellseeker, and Hellworld, all on 1 disc. When I got this, also the case is cracked, so it doesn't even shut all the way. When I got this, I was under the impression that the Blu-ray discs just automatically made everything look better. These look like utter dog shit. It's all 4 movies on 1 disc. This looks like utter bullshit. These barely look better. I remember buying this at Walmart, and this was like $25. I'm such a dumbass. I gotta say, though, the artwork on Hellseeker is pretty badass. So, I don't know, that one's pretty bad. But what's interesting is how, like, the double packs, they actually got a little bit of love with the discs. Like, just to recap, they gave us art on those discs. And even the Halloween one's not that bad. Like, they actually... It's like they basically took an H2O Blu-ray disc, and then they just retro added the title of Part 6 up there. You know? I want you guys to imagine something. I want you to pretend that it's 2025. We get the announcement from Arrow that they're going to be putting out the higher sequels from Hellraiser out on, let's just say, Blu-ray. They'll do like new scans or something. Like, I don't know if they would do a 4K of these, but let's just say, you know, you hear about this, you get this, and you're like, oh yeah, Arrow puts all 4 movies on 1 disc like this. Now, I want you guys to think about the rage. I want you guys to think about the people being pissed off, mad. It would be insanity. Echo Bridge was doing this without batting an eye, and idiots like me bought it. You ready for the main event? This is the darkest days of physical media. The fact that I own this makes it pathetic. I'm just such a loser. Ooh. Now, there's a lot said about the numbered sequels, the higher numbered sequels of Hellraiser. Some people say that they're bad movies. Some people say that they're underrated movies. Some say that some of them are okay. But the reality is, compared to these movies, I think they may be masterpieces. I don't know. You be the judge of that. The main event. The Korn sequels. Look at this. Soak this in, people. Children of the Corn. We start with part 3. It's not even like we start with part 2. This thing says, you better buckle your seatbelt and get your barf bag ready. Children of the Corn 3 Urban Harvest, where they... It's in Chicago or something. And they're between these 2 buildings. It's Chicago. Like Michael Jordan's playing at the, like, down the street. And then they're harvesting corn on some dirt between 2 buildings. Oh, Children of the Corn 4 The Gathering, which has the best color grading, apparently. Just ask Brandon Tabato. Children of the Corn Isaac's Return 666. And Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror. God, I don't even know if I've watched that one. I've seen up to 6. Wait up. They've got these reversed on here. Wait a minute. They didn't even list these right. These two should be flipped. It should be 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. They can't even do that right. They got the order mixed up. You gotta be kidding me. And then they had the balls. Oh, look at this. They have the order right on the disc. Children of the Corn 3, Children of the Corn 4, Children of the Corn 5, Children of the Corn 6. They screwed up the cover. They reversed them. They have them backwards. This is the worst physical media release of all time. And I own it. So guys, listen. Wait a minute. This is an Echo. So these are Echo Bridge. These 3 are Echo Bridge. But the Children of the Corn one, Echo Bridge was like, fuck no, we're not putting that out. There's no chance in hell we're doing that. This was Lionsgate. All right, let me check this one. Okay, hold on. No, their Lionsgate has the movies. Echo Bridge did the home video releases. Echo Bridge is nowhere to be found. Echo Bridge said, screw the Children of the Corn. We're not doing that one. Who put this one out? Lionsgate and Miramax. Lionsgate was like, screw you, we'll do it. Oh my God. Echo Bridge bounced on the Children of the Corn sequels. They bounced on this one. They're not even on this one. Oh God. You know it's bad when Echo Bridge is like, hell no, we ain't touching that. This was the darkest days of horror physical media right here. The Echo Bridge era. Whatever ones I'm missing, let me know, and God knows I'll go pick them up tomorrow. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.